I'm pretty sure there has been many times in my life when talking about marriage, I wanted to find a wife who would stand behind me, who would support me in all my vision. Are you nervous?
Yes, very.
Really?
Yeah? Wouldn't that be weird if I wasn't?
We're getting ready, Cultivate Conference, which is tomorrow. Girls, are you excited for the Cultivate Conference? Yeah, you're not gonna go to it though. You ready, girls? What do you have to do?
Go potty fly well.
I don't get her enough on these vlogs. I feel like riding these, it has like the same coolness factor of riding those Heelys.
Freedom is a wheel in your soul.
I still ride it. I just never let anybody know I ride it. Woo. Looks good, girl.
I will say, I don't know, I mean, talk to me tomorrow, but I don't feel as nervous as I did last year.
Watch the vlog here.
But I think it's because I go on stage every Sunday, and it's just announcements, but it's a lot of talking.
Yeah, it's reps.
So I think that probably played into.
Nice. I'm just digging the sign.
It looks cool.
This has nothing to do with the story, but setup day was Friday. That night, I got to go see Hamilton. See if these college students can measure up to the Broadway
students.
Oh, really?
I don't think so. It's like a chapel.
Oh, good. Oh, I thought it was straight up college students.
You thought we were gonna see some like, it was like an ASU class presentation.
Dude, everybody's dressed up. That stresses me out, bro. Yeah, he's working the event. We are pretty far away. Oh my gosh. It's because the conference is tomorrow. We're leaving early at the intermission. And honestly, our seats, I love you, babe, but weren't the best. I feel like the audio was like, we got the reverb part. It was fun. It was great. I'm not complaining. First world problems. I'm just trying to justify why we're leaving. That made me so happy. But then Saturday was the day that my wife's vision was to come to fruition, where people gotta show up. How is it gonna go? Ooh. Last minute shopping for the conference here at Walmart. I'm dressed in my Sabbath attire, hoping I don't see anybody attired. If you're a guy, do you even worry about that? Anyways, I've already seen 3 different people I know. Baggy shorts used to be in. These Air Jordans, now they just feel weird. She's here. How you doing, honey?
Nervous. I keep trying to look over my message, but I get like sidetracked.
Bring these.
So I don't think I'm gonna be able to anymore. I've done what I've done, and that's all I can do.
And the conference was legitimately incredible. Like, our guest speakers were great. My mom kind of shared a lot of private information about me.
And then Billy would stop by and go to the school and see if we could see him. Well, every time he was crying, every time. And he was doing his work and tears just rolling. I mean, how sad is that?
And everybody loved it and ate it up. And I began to wonder if any of those people would come back to our church after everything they learned. But it blows me away that some people go their entire life not cultivating their wife's dreams, not putting things aside and just putting her as the priority and saying, what is your vision? What can I do to get behind you? How can we make this thing flourish? It is genuinely one of the best feelings in the world. Like, she doesn't stand behind me. My wife stands beside me, and I had so much joy watching her give this message of what Jesus can bring in the midst of your shame.
I think it's at that point that your shame compounds and it becomes really hard to distinguish lies from truth. After our second miscarriage, I struggled with so much shame. I struggled with the fact that my husband and I had prayed for years for a sweet little boy to carry the Van Camp name. I mean, if you even look at the Old Testament, there just seemed to be so much value and weight placed on having a son or a firstborn son. So when we found out last year that I was pregnant and I was having a boy, we were so excited and just so thankful that he had answered this years-long prayer of ours. But when my body began to miscarry, as it had the year prior, I began to feel like it was my fault. that my husband wouldn't get a son to carry his legacy. That it was my fault that the Van Camp name would no longer extend through the next generation. Now, I want to clarify that none of these feelings were a result of how my sweet, sweet husband handled the situation. He was so kind and supportive through the entire grieving process. But isn't this exactly how shame works? Doesn't it tell us that not only do we feel and think these things about ourselves, but every single person feels and thinks those things about us too? Shame isolates us from those around us. But Jesus says that we are fully known and truly loved.
How could I not spend the rest of my life just doing whatever I can to make sure she blossoms into everything God has made her to be? Proud of you, babe. So proud.